Hello, I'm Jim Putnam with Plant Development Services, here today to talk about Chef's Choice Culinary Rosemary from the Southern Living Plant Collection. This is a really great selection of rosemary. It has a very high oil content, so it's great for cooking, which is kind of the point of rosemary, right? It also has an incredible compact habit. So mine has been in the ground for almost 3 years. It's about 2 feet tall and between 2 to 3 feet in width, something like that. This one blooms beautifully with kind of violet blue flowers in the late winter. So for me up in Raleigh, North Carolina in Zone 7B, I'm getting these flowers in February, probably a little earlier, the further south you go, and a little later if you had it a little further north. These are hardy in Zone 7B to 10. Chef's Choice Rosemary isn't going to be picky for you as you're growing it. It can take your regular ornamental soil mix, your regular slow release fertilizer. It does like a slightly acid soil, somewhere between 5.5 and 6. These root readily almost any time of the year that you have semi-hardwood cuttings. For me up in Raleigh, I always rooted my rosemary sometime around the 1st of June through about the middle of summer was kind of optimal for me up there. But I think any time of year that you've had new growth that's starting to harden off, they root really easily and very quickly. You can take that rooted cutting and pot it into a 1-gallon container in the spring and expect it to be finished that first fall, or directly into a 2-gallon with a slightly larger rooted cutting and finish that following spring. I probably wouldn't go directly into a 3-gallon container with a rooted cutting. They're probably best shifted. For shifting, you can take those 1 gallons that finished in the fall, plant them into a 2-gallon and finish them in a 2-gallon the first flush the following spring, or fall of next year if you're going from a 1-gallon into a 3-gallon. I really love this plant. It's always doing something in my landscape. I think it presents itself incredibly well in a container. It's not completely like a ground cover rosemary, and it's not a big, stretchy, tall one. It's in that sweet spot where people need 2-foot tall evergreen shrubs, and this definitely fits the bill. Feel free to contact Plant Development Services with any questions you have about Chef's Choice Culinary Rosemary or any of the plants in the Southern Living Plant Collection or Encore azaleas. We're here to help.